Hi Scorpio, it's Lulu, and today I'm going to do your February spiritual conversations. Thank you. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, and comments. Thank you for your love and support. Thank you. Any information that you need is in the description box, darling. Yes, yes, it is. I got a strong feeling. Let's go ahead and get it out. Put it out here. Some of you may have been feeling stuck in the mud, is what I want to say, because I got a lot of chills and I got a lot of release in my legs and my feet as I was welcoming y'all to the video. So you may have been feeling stuck, stagnant, or complacent when it comes to certain making certain moves or making things happen, or even just within yourself, you may feel stuck. You feel like you haven't grown. You feel like you are in a space that you don't know which direction is up, right? Or which direction to go. I don't know. Let's see what the card said. Angels, what information do you have for my beautiful Scorpions? The venomous. Look at you. Now, once you decide on your direction, once you decide, a lot of folks been getting direction today. Move forward. But once you decide on, this is you getting yourself together. Okay? They said that it's important for you to do puzzles, if that makes sense. Maybe crossword puzzles or puzzles where you actually have to put pieces together, but this could also be metaphoric. So put the pieces together. See how things connect in order for you to move forward, because whatever it is that you are doing, there are two things that you are working on. There are two things that have your attention. There's a way to merge those things so that you can move forward. They can work together, but you have to know how to work them together, is what they said. So let's pull a card. So look at this. This is you. Getting in tune with your personal vision, third eye popping. I'm just saying, it's the first card out. Let's take our time, because the second card is strategy and communicate. It all makes sense to me. I don't know about you, but let's see how we can get through. Now, who just had, Aquarius had this card. Libra had this one. Okay. So let's see what's going on. Maybe you dealing with an Aquarius. Maybe you dealing with a Libra. Maybe you dealing with a Cancer. Maybe you dealing with these nuts. I don't know. So let's see what's going on. This first card out is that you are what is being presented to you, what is in the forefront of what is that you need to pay attention to is your personal vision. With your personal vision, you are having a lot of foresight about what's to come. If you make certain decisions, if you do certain things, you will have to follow it up with your magic, the magic in how you think, the magic of your beliefs, the magic of how you move. It's all about the magic, seeing the magic within things, seeing how things can transpire with little to no effort. Because I feel that once you really focus in on what you need to, once you really focus in on how things need to go and how you need to do things, this is when you move into them bringing in this strategy, right? I feel like they're bringing in, oh shit, I feel like they are showing you, this may be some innovative, right? I always get innovation with this, right? So you may be dealing with an Aquarius. But with these two cards lining up the way that they are, with your third eye being balanced out, or you may need to balance your third eye so that you can get more in tune with your star player, so that you can get more in tune with what it is that you truly need to see outside of this 3D, because this shit ain't real. But we ain't gonna talk about it, because y'all be getting me in trouble when I start talking my stuff like that. Okay, now with this sixth chakra activity, okay, you may get some burning, you may get some tingling, you may even have headaches right here in this area where the pineal sits on its side like an empress, like I like to. Whatever. Move forward. So what I'm saying here is that some of you may be called into a higher level of your gift is being boosted to a whole other level. You have the ability to see more than what you used to be able to see, if that makes sense. Some of you may be going from just hearing information. You may be going more into having mediumship capabilities, right? Or your mediumship is going to a whole other level. Here, I feel like they are walking you. They're walking you to show you certain things. It's going to be important that you have your voice recorder or your journal handy, because they are bringing in some strong ass strategies with this right here. It could feel like a download to you, but it's more along the lines of what you what you have lived in past lives. Right? What you have lived in the past, you are bringing it to the future, but in your present moment, you have to put it together. At least the steps that they are showing you. They're not going to show you everything on how to get there, because there are steps that need to be taken. Woo! You are seeing the duality and balancing those things out, making, coming up with a new game plan, coming up with a new way to communicate, coming up with a new way of doing things, right? And what I'm seeing here is that there's these 2 to 3 people, 2 to 3 situations, 2 to 3, right? Where communication is going to be very important. Clearing out that throat chakra is going to be important for you. Some of you may have had some sinus drainage. That also goes back to your third eye. That goes back to you needing to clear and balance your third eye. Your sinus may be draining, baby, all up in your throat. Now, but this is also giving me that the throat chakra needs to be cleared. It's very important as well that you be mindful of the words that you speak, the words that you say, because you are in a strong space of manifestation. So a lot of the things that you will be saying using your vocal cords. A lot of the things that you will be saying, you want to be mindful of the compassion. How does this come out of your mouth? How can this affect you and others if you say or do this thing the wrong way or what have you? This is a strong gift that you have. And it is important that you use your gifts for good, Batman. Now, go back to the strategy. So when we go back to the strategy, you are pulling yourself together. You're making a decision to do something. You may even be making a decision to relocate. You may be choosing a different direction. And what does that mean? I feel like there's something with north, east, west, and south, right? Actual directions. I don't know if you're feng shui in your home, your office, or what have you. Something has to change. Something needs to change that is in alignment with this strategy that is coming through that they are presenting to you. Some of you are beginning to see how your words are affecting the situation between you and the projects that you may be working on. The way that the things that you are saying are, you are seeing the result of the things that you are saying, whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. Now, you move into this attitude of gratitude. We have appreciation, the Magician in the Mirror, and the Victory card. So you're moving into this attitude of gratitude. Now that you have created this strategy, you're taking the steps to make things happen. You're connecting and communicating with the people that you need to and how you need to. What's happening here is that you'll move into this space where you have offerings, right? Whether this is you doing something for charity, whether this is you doing like actually offering your ancestors something that is owed as well for the information that is coming through. Whether this has to do with you surrendering to all of the work that is going to be required of you and moving forward and being very grateful and thankful that you were open to receive the information. And now that you have the plan, you can put your feet on the ground and get to running. I also feel that getting outside, grounding yourself is going to be very important. Some of you may begin to see things with your eyes wide open. I feel like you'll be able to, I feel like you're going to move into this space where you'll actually begin to see people walking by that other people can't see. I feel as though you'll see a lot of animals. For those of you who are seeing a lot of animals or witnessing a lot of things that have to do with animals, you may have a lot of shaman, or maybe that's the lineage. Someone in your family, you may come from a long line of shamans, because this is some strong shamanic energy that is coming through here. Thank you. Now, we need to clarify, don't we? I got comfortable, bitches. All right. So This is a heightened awareness. This is you being able to also, with this card, as you see, she's in like a garden or something. I don't know where she is. It look like bushes, bitch. But at the end of the day, I really feel like there's a strong energy of learning to work with herbs. You may take a course or a class. If you're already working with herbs, there's something here that says that you're about to find some herb that no one else has been using or talking about, and it's very powerful. So they want you to be very mindful of this, because whatever you do with this herb is going to be a victory. However you use this herb is going to be a victory. Even if you are going into a space where you are clearing and cutting cords, this is a magic. You're moving into this very powerful time in your life, in this part of your life cycle, right? Because eventually you'll stabilize it and use it when you need to. They're just showing you outwardly how powerful you really, really are. Like you are really, really that, right? Moving forward, Queen of Swords. So I'm saying here that it's important for you to be very direct in what it is that you want, especially when it comes to your commitments, when it comes to your relationships. It's important for you to say what you mean what you say. Be mindful of things that you wouldn't want said to you. Be mindful of things that you don't want to hear. Even if it comes to your ego telling you certain things, because with this ascension that you recently went through, I feel like there's a huge fight with the ego. Here, the parts of the ego that want you to remain comfortable in certain situations, the parts of the ego that want you to play it small, the parts of the ego that want you to be comfortable. Why, ego asking you, because it may not even just be the ego, it may just be people that you begin to talk to, and you begin to see how it all lines up. Like, hold on, just because these 3 and 4 people said these things to me doesn't mean that this ain't my fucking truth. Now, you're gonna have to be strong, baby, because you need to stop, watch who you're talking to anyway. Because this is you being this Queen of Swords. Now, it could be a Virgo, it could be another earth sign, it could be an Aquarius. It's a girl, though. Now, it could be a man with girl ways. And that's fine. Now, and not necessarily energetically, right? I'm not talking about the energy of the person having girl ways. They just may be doing some girl type shit. That's it. Role reversal. Maybe you are, the stand-up guy in your relationship if you are a girl. Whatever. Don't start nothing with me in the comments. Don't do that. Now, some of you are working on manifesting a family, and you are very, you want to work on a commitment. You want to work on some type of celebration. You want to work on your joy, your happiness, your bliss, but that's the ego. See how she's looking away from the connection? She's looking away because she's trying to determine. Now, let's see. She's looking away and she's seeing where what she has to do. She's focusing on one thing more than the other. They are bringing that balance in, because in order for you to use this magician or this opportunity period that's in the center of your reading, it's going to be important that you are very direct with what you have going on. When it comes to this strategy, you are putting everything in this strategy book. You are not just putting one thing and focusing on just one thing. Again, there are 2 things that connect. So with you turning your back on what you want in a connection, what you want in a commitment, what will make you happy, instead of allowing the ego to tell you, no, this is just enough. You don't need more than this and this and that. You got a right to get whatever the fuck you want. You got a right to be whatever the fuck you want, as long as you ain't hurting nobody. That's the only thing I feel about it. Now, that was my personal view. Moving forward. So you can, have a happy life with your spouse and your work. Just got to figure out how to balance that shit out. And also figure out, where are the 2 of you going? And what does your work have to do with where y'all are going? Because for some reason, I feel like it's very much so intertwined. Scorpio. Now, moon energy. Some of you are very much so going to be able to realize and recognize certain shadow work that needs to be done. Something is being brought to the forefront. Look, 10 of Swords, I told you. There's some shadow work that needs to be done, and it will be very much so going into March. It may be very evident, like, this is what I really need to release myself from. This is what I really need to heal. Like, I really got to get off my ass and on my feet. It's right here. Look, the moon and this 10 of Swords. It's time for it to be over with. Some of you may even see where someone was playing games when they communicate with you, or the way that they communicate with this throat chakra crossing this magician and this moon card, right? They want you to follow your intuitive insight, right? Because something is being revealed. I feel like some of you may even be able to read crystal balls, or you can read water. You can do scrying or what have you, or maybe this is a new gift that you are opening up to. And the moment that you open up to this gift and didn't know that you were this good at it, once you tried it 2-3 times, you realize where the pain is within you or in the situation that you are in. Why is it recurring? All of this is being revealed to you. Boom. So I'm seeing here where there's a number of things that are being brought to the forefront that you thought that you had healed from, that has been a hindrance. So you are breaking a lot of strongholds on how you move in this world and who you are in this world. You are breaking a lot of those chains. And the reason why you needed to go through this and see this, like some of y'all may even look at this like a nightmare. Like, oh, hell no, I don't want to relive that. Hell no, why should I even see that? And trying to repress it. Try not to repress it. Go on down in the cellar. Okay? 3 knocks and a password for you to come out, because we're going to leave you locked down there. We're going to bring you some drinks and everything. You can drink when you're doing shadow work, because you need to throw up. You need to regurgitate. You need to get a lot of stuff out of your system and out of your energy. And sometimes that's a good way for you to do it. Get sloppy goddamn drunk. Wake up and cry your ass off. And go ahead and talk to yourself, because we're not talking to you down there. We already got folks down there to talk to you. So you finally see things for what they really, really and truly are, how they have been hindering you and holding you back in your life. And now this is being revealed to you, and you feel as though this may cause an issue with my finances if I change up. No, it's not. It's not. I do feel that whatever is the energy that is connected to some things that are revealed to you, where you may have been betrayed, the energy that is connected to what this is that you will begin to see, what has been revealed that needs to be healed. Here's the thing. Okay, whatever this energy is that is coming through, that is being revealed to you, and anything connected to it must die. It must wither. It must get away. It must be away from you. So things are going to be pulled from under your feet. Show gratitude. This financial constraint is crossing this appreciation. By it crossing it like this, and also crossing victory, in order for you to get what you've never had, in order for you to accomplish what you never thought would ever be able to happen with what they have shown you with your personal vision, you're going to have to let some shit go. Some of y'all been needed to move from where the hell you are. Some of you need to make a move. And it's going to take for the rug to be pulled from under your feet. You're going to see it before it happens, but you're not going to see it to the extent of how it's going to actually, how it translates in the 3D. It's right here. It's right here. So you're not going to actually begin to see or be able to see how this is going to affect you. If you had money, if you were making money in a certain type of way and didn't have all of your and didn't have all of your paperwork together, something is being pulled out of that. That's what I mean by this connect. It connects to whatever this stronghold is that you are breaking. Things need to be gone. They need to be released. You may have been holding, like anything that was comfort to you when it comes to your time, effort, energy, or your money. Anything that was keeping you comfortable or stuck in a situation, you're finally seeing that where you need to let it go and how you need to let it go and release it. It's right here. By doing so, at the end of the day, you're going to move forward. This is you having the plan. The black horse is the plan. The white horse is making the plan, putting the plan into action. So you finally get to a space where you want to make things happen and you know what needs to be done. Because at the end of the day, this type of shitstorm that happens with your finances or something to do with your energy, your time, has something to do, it's connected to a victory. You assert yourself, you see what needs to be done, but you don't see all of it until that moon phase. Or it may be a new moon energy. Triumphant. I told your ass. You are fully supported. The angels, ancestors, and your guides want to see you win. This is you moving into a state of balance and harmony when it comes to your energy, when it comes to you taking action, when it comes to you moving forward, when it comes to you being an inspiration for others, when it comes to this fast moving energy. And now you know that you can accomplish anything that comes before you, because you are You stabilized your energy. You've gotten yourself together. You've done the work. You did what you need to do. You have people around you that mean you well, that are feeding you. You are going where you are led. Where you are led is where you are fed. I always say that. Where you are led is where you are fed. A lot of times people feel as though they are receiving all this information, all this good energy, and all this good kumbaya and shit like that. And then they realize that they were only fed there. But that's not in alignment with their assignment. When you are in alignment with your assignment, when you are in tune with your star player, you go where you are led, whatever that means to you, right? So you go where you are led, and where you are led is where you are fed, you see. It's kind of like when you just walk in a store, a bookstore, right? And you just happen to go like, I have a feeling that I should just go over here, and you pull this one book out of all these thousands of books. That one book, open up the pages, and boom, you are fed. Because you went where you were led, and there you are fed. I hope I made that make sense right there. It's been a long day. Now, so victory is assured as long as you continue to assert yourself, discipline yourself, make sure that everything is a win-win situation. You are keeping your energy as balanced as possible. You are pulling back from people and situations when need be in order for you to rest and recover. I really do feel that this is going to be a high energy. This is a 6. So, of course, that's that harmony. That's that balance. That's that bringing in the good that you've done in the past is being returned to you. And you are favored in so many ways. And it's going to be more evident or more realized than ever. What is this strategy? Coming up with a way. Okay. So with this strategy that is coming in with this 6 of Swords being in reverse, you can say what it means to you, but I'm going to tell you what it means with this card as I'm seeing it here. You finally you're finally in a space, right, where you skipped over or you jumped timelines. Because usually when this is upright, this is mental clarity, going through a rite of passage. You jump timelines because you did what it is that they brought in for you. This is clarifying the strategy card. So you don't have to worry about conflict or confusion the way that you used to, because you're working on your throat chakra and you're also balancing out your pineal. You're no longer in a space where you give up on certain situations. You give in, you surrender to the process and do what is necessary for you to move forward. Look at things with calm clarity so that you will make the right decisions moving forward. You need to know exactly what it is that you want. Can't nobody else tell you what you want. Can't nobody else show you what you want. They can inspire you, but they cannot show you. This is something that comes from within, what needs to be known, and that's why they are coming in to express and show that to you. With that 6 of Swords in reverse as well, I feel that you're going to be alleviated of a lot of emotional pains and hurts out of nowhere. You're just going to feel brand new. You're going to be there's going to be some type of healing with how you translate your emotions here. Right? Because you don't have to get to the point where you are continuously lying to yourself or someone is continuously lying to you or you feel lied to. This is a calm clarity that you just take upon yourself. You don't have to go through that process of moving through the swords. You eventually just know out of nowhere. It's presented to you. I feel like there is someone that you need to see detach from yourself and really see their viewpoint with this and have some compassion when you discuss or talk to them about certain things is very important. I also feel that if you are connected to any of the archangels, any of the angels from the higher realms, it's going to be very important that the connection that you build with them, you maintain it for at least 6 months is what they said. Don't ask me. I don't know. Look. Don't ask me that. All right. If you made it this far, just know that I love you, baby. If you made it this far, okay. Just know victory is assured. There's a reason to celebrate. There may even be a death of some sort, a death to a situation, a death to the way that you used to be, an old way of being, and a reason to rejoice, a reason to reconcile, a reason to move forward, and in a celebratory manner, whether you're celebrating by yourself or not. I also feel that there's a strong connection here, where whatever it is that when you go into your prayer space or when you go into your meditative state or when you go into full on I feel like you may go into this brief moment of grieving a relationship, grieving a situation, grieving what was. A reason to celebrate comes out of it. You go from crying to nothing but joy, happiness, laughter. I feel that people will be sharing a lot of their beautiful experiences with you and not feel judged. So that's a good thing, because something about coming together with this flow of feeling, with this flow of emotion, is going to really boost your morale, really going to take you into a deeper sense or feelings of community, a deeper feeling or sense of being immersed in togetherness, you see. Some of you may even be joining forces. Someone was saved from a fire, or someone was saved from death, and that's a reason to celebrate. Someone was knocking on death's door, they did not die. So that's that. All right, I'm gone now. Yeah. At the end of the day, stand in your truth, stand in your power. Make sure that you are maintaining boundaries, healthy boundaries with yourself and other people. Take into account also that any challenges or any extra responsibility that you may have, you can handle those things. This is you being very motivated with that red staff, okay? But you're very motivated. You are ready for whatever comes your way. But the best way to do it is to allow things to come to you, not push yourself into something that you don't deserve to be in, or it's not your fight. So choosing your battles is very important. All right, Scorpio, that's it. If you made it this far, just know that I love you. Can you drop me a purple heart for my purple shirt?